Okay, first, thanks for participating this probability distribution virtual class. All right, let's start about this probability distribution. All right, this chapter you're going to learn few things I would say is quite important. First, you will see something like you will see mean, you will see variance, and then you will see standard deviation. All right, you will see standard deviation. Second, you will see a formula. You'll see a formula. It's something like NCR, P power of R, Q power of N minus R. It's something like Px equals to R. I hope I didn't remember the formula wrongly because is the formula correct? And last, you will learn about the bell-shaped diagram. All right, it's very hard for me to draw the bell-shaped diagram. All right, so basically the whole chapters over here, you will learn about these three things. Okay, so first, of course, I cover the most easier one, which is mean, variance, and standard deviation. You might curious, like, because this is not the statistic chapter, what happens when they have all this. So they got some sort like formula. Yes, they will tell you mean is n multiple p, variance is n multiple p multiple q, standard deviation is square root of n p q. Okay, of course you might understand what is the meaning for n, what is the meaning for p, and what is the meaning for q. Alright, n is just something like, okay, I use those words you can understand. Like number you try. Number of try. Maybe you try 10 times. Alright, this is number of try. P is the probability or percentage, but normally I would say probability. Is probability of success. SUCCESS. Of course, Q is probability of not success. Probability of not success. CCESS. My terrible writing. Alright, so something I want to say here is, since P and Q is probability, so first I know P and Q is always between 0 to 1. P and Q, you cannot get the value like 1.2 or 5 or 10. P and Q, since they are probability, the value is always between 0 to 1. Means impossible you got a negative value for P or negative value for Q. Alright, and then what I know is P plus Q will always equals to 1. Alright, because the probability, let's say, I give you some number. Let's say the probability of subset will be 0.4. This is P. So I know Q will be 0.6 because P plus Q always need to be 1. Alright. And P and Q, if it's one day, maybe on the SBM, suddenly you got P equals to 1.3. You know this one is wrong because P and Q definitely should fall between 0 and 1. Or suddenly you got your Q equals to negative 0.2. You know this is wrong because P and Q must always between 0 and 1. Alright, and P plus Q equals to 1. Remember these three things? I won't say it's very important, but yeah, you need the basic before I move on. Alright. So, yes. So, of course, later, if got time, we will see all these example like how to find P and Q. And some students actually ask me like, how do I differentiate? I need to use the mean for this chapter, the mean formula for this chapter, or I need to use the mean formula for statistics. Because in statistics, you actually learn sum of fx over sum of f, right? This is mean also. In statistics, you also learn like sum of x over n is mean also. You got so many mean formula, which one you should use when you're doing your exam. So it's very easy to like differentiate. First, if you want to use this one, they must at least give you frequency and x. What is x? X is the midpoint. So you must at least you have frequency or midpoint, then only you can use this formula. Alright, and then in these two, if you need to use this formula or this formula, they definitely will never give you the probability one. Because if the question give you probability, definitely will use all these three. Alright, just remember, you're not going to use all this because these two formula is no probability involved. Alright, so just remember, whenever you see probability, you know you want to find mean, variance, and standard deviation, you have to use all these three formula. It's very easy to remember. Just like you imagine, if today, if I hit the target, the probability I will hit the target is 0.4. I hit 10 times. So I ask you how many times I can hit the target. Of course, the probability of success multiple number of tries. So I will success 4 times. So you see, this is P, this is N. So mean is means sometimes they will say average, sometimes they will say ask you estimate the number. Because in SPM, sometimes they will not like straight away tell you, I want to find mean, then you use the formula N and P. No. Sometimes the question will say something like, yeah, please estimate like how many times Ali can hit the target. So you must get the idea they are trying to say mean. Alright, I hope later we can have a look on a questions, then you can understand it better. Alright, so because now I just like go through the basic concept about this one. Alright, second, formula. So, in this formula, everything will remain the same, just you will see a R here. N is a number of try, P is probability of success, and Q is a probability of fail or not success. So that's why P and Q plus together must equals to 1. And N is number you try. And what is R? R here is number of success. This is different with probability of success. That means, okay, just use the example just now. Is I play archery. Okay, if I play archery, I want to hit the I want to hit the what this one they call red bull. Okay, mean I want to hit the red dot here. Alright. The probability that I will hit the red dot is maybe 0.3. So this one is considered P. Of course, the probability I will not hit the red dot here is 0.7. Alright, then what is N and P? Let's say I try to shoot 100 times. And then I tell you, I shoot, I've asked you to find the probability that I will shoot the Red Bull here 20 times. Then you use this formula. So you can see here, the R over here is like number of success. Mean the number I want to shoot on the red dot here. So this is how the R works. Because sometimes they will say, they will do some survey based on the 100 house in the housing area. And then they want to find exactly 7 house actually will take the unify. Maybe just example. So you know your R is 7. So R is different with P. Because P is saying the probability. And R is saying the number. Because number I can get 3, I can get 10, I can get 11. But probability must be between 0 and 1. So P and R is not the same. So R can be said like something like the event I want. Okay? Depend what kind of event. Alright. And for the bell-shaped diagram. Alright, for the bell-shaped diagram, let me just draw it nicely a bit because it's so ugly. Okay. For the bell-shaped diagram, it's so hard to draw using my tablet. Yeah, just give me adjust my hand. Alright. This one I call it bell-shaped diagram. And the bell-shaped diagram, something I want you to understand before we go further. First is the content inside the bell-shaped diagram is actually the probability. Alright, the content I shared in the red color one is probability. Means here is 0.1, here is 0.5 and here will be 0.5. So both plastic together is equals to 1. Correct or not? Because 1 means what in probability? 1 means the thing must happen. It's mean 1. So the probability for like left hand side and right hand side, they are symmetric one. So here will be 0.5 and here will be 0.5. So you need to understand whatever content inside the bell-shaped diagram is probability. Alright. And then got another thing is this line. Do you see this line? Okay. I always call it Z value line, because this one is when actually we find the Z value. Alright, Z value is something like this. Let's say I will say probability for Z bigger than 1.2. So the 1.2 is here. Alright, so if I say Z bigger than 1.2, what is the value for Z bigger than 1.2? Okay, let me just see 1.2. I got 0.1151. Alright, let's say it's 0.1151. So this one, 0.1151, this one is probability. Probability. Alright, this one, I always call it Z value. Z, let me just erase the droid again. Hate this terrible thing. Okay, this is Z value. Alright, so I want you to understand something is like, okay, Z value is this line. Probability is the content or or you can say the area under the bell-shaped diagram. Alright, so if I want to draw out this one, I will roughly draw like this. Okay, if let's say bigger, right? So if I randomly draw this line, I call it 1.2. Because this is Z value, right? So Z value 1.2. Bigger mean, imagine this line. Bigger mean we'll move this area. Bigger, move this area, so it will be this area. So the area for this part, I shared one, is 0.1151. Alright, this is the meaning. Alright, before I move on, let me just explain the last thing about the bell-shaped diagram. Of course, we got a lot of things to learn about bell-shaped diagram. Yeah, I just said this class at 1.5 hours. I think it's a wrong decision, because it's so many things about this chapter. But yeah, maybe if you can't finish, maybe you have the second class for this one. Yeah, cannot OT for today because I already bought my movie ticket. Okay, come back to this topic. Alright, so what I'm trying to say is, whenever you want to use the Z value table, or sometimes you will use the calculator to solve it. Okay, what is so important is what you can. Okay, this is what I call Z value table. All of you can. I think if you learn about MX, you should see this table before, isn't it? Anyone of you like never see this table before? No, right? Okay, I just assume all of you see this table before. Alright, when we want to use that table, something very important here is probability for Z must be bigger than something, then only we can use the table. If today the probability it tell you is less than something, you cannot straight away find the table. You need to like convert it to the bigger. Okay? And at the same, okay, let me just say again. It must be bigger, and this value over here must be positive. Then I can straight away go to the table. I write go to. Alright. If today, okay, we just like one by one because I want to make you fully understand about this part. Okay, today if your probability Z is bigger than negative value, okay, this one you cannot straight away go to the table. Alright, if today this one is Z less than positive value, same thing, you cannot straight away go to the Z value table. You have to change. Later I will teach you how to change. If this one is Z but less than negative value here, okay, you can straight away go to the Z value table, because actually in this chapter, because they are symmetric, right? Since I say symmetric means what? Okay, I just randomly give a very random example. Let's say I call this one 0.5. So here will be negative 0.5. Okay, if probability Z is bigger than 0.5, mean this 0.5, right? Bigger than 0.5 will be this area. And this one, I will call it probability Z. If I want to find this area, obviously is less than negative 0.5. But because this bell-shaped diagram is symmetric, so I know this area and this area is the same. So therefore, I come out with conclusion, probability for Z less than negative 0.5 is equals to probability of Z bigger than 0.5. So what I can suggest you to do is, whenever you see less and negative happen at the same time, what you can do is you can straight away change this one to positive. Okay, you might feel a bit confused now. Alright, let me just give a quick example. Let's say Z is less than negative 2. Less and negative happen at the same time, right? I can straight away change this one to bigger than 2. Then I can straight away go to the Z value table. Alright, the most confusing paper in MX. Yeah, this topic is a bit confused. Yeah, Munira, you raise hand. You got anything you want to ask me before I move on? Too fast? Okay. Alright. Okay, which part you cannot understand? Because for part 1 or part 2, it's very easy. I only think the part 3 is the difficult one. Part 1 most of the time is come out only in paper 1. Part 2 normally will come out in paper 2, but then in part 1. But the most mark actually in the part 3 here. So actually I will focus more in the part 3. But of course I will just take few examples for part 1 and part 2. Alright, what's its Z value? No. Okay. Okay, sorry. I think I go too fast. Okay, Z value is something like this. What is Z? Okay, Z value is nothing related to probability. Not to say nothing. It's not so direct related to Z probability. Okay, if you want to understand Z value, of course we got the formula for Z value, but I think you won't understand this one as well. Okay, what's that? Z will equals to X minus mean over standard deviation. Okay, this is how to change the Z value. Okay, if I want to explain what's the Z value, I would say, okay, X is something like straight away relates to the probability. Z is something you must get from X, then only you will get the Z value. Okay, it's fine. We move step by step. I think, yeah, I just confused all the students here. Okay. Okay, we go to Z value last. Okay. I try to take some, okay, maybe I can explain some things from this table to give you some idea about what's the Z value. Okay, over here, okay, okay, if you want to understand Z value, you must understand what is the probability continuous variable, something like that. Alright, because for certain value, you cannot calculate their probability using tree diagram. Means use all the knowledge you use in maths. You can't do that. For example, okay. Okay, I need more space to explain my example. Okay, let me just use here. Okay, for example, I give you certain value, just give you some example. N is 10, P is 0.4, Q is 0.6, and then I tell you R is 2. I want to find the probability for this one. Of course, if you learn about the formula just now, which is this formula, the NCR one. Okay, I just rewrite the formula. I rewrite the formula here. X equals to R, and then equals to NCR, and then PR, and then QN minus R. Alright, if you learn about this formula, you know something like, okay, X means the number you try but you can success is just 2. Alright, because I got R2 here. Then here will be 10C2, and then here will be, okay, this is not a good example. But anyways, I just teach you how to substitute first. Okay, this is 0.4 power of 2, and then this one will be 0.6 power of 8, maybe. Okay, then you can press the calculator, you can get one of the answer. Okay, in this case, you no need to use Z value because you can solve using the calculator. But then if I change the question a bit, I tell you Z for X must bigger than 2. If must bigger than 2, okay, you know it must bigger than 2 means what? Means you have to do a lot. You have to like X equals to 3 plus probability for X equals to 4 plus plus until X equals to 10. You have to plus all, isn't it? You have to plus from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, okay. In this example, you do need to use X value also. Because what? You can straight away find the value. Because if you can find the value, you can straight away find without using the Z value. But when do we use the Z value? When, okay, I tell you the n is 1000. And this X is 34. Okay, if X is bigger than 34, you want to add until 1000, you know actually you have to do this formula like 966 times. Right? Mean you need to do a lot of time. It's impossible, right? So in this kind of impossible condition, then you have to change your X here into Z, and then we use the bell-shaped diagram to calculate. Over here, I cannot explain what is Z value because I just know Z value is Z value. Just like you ask me what is water. I just do not know how to explain about water. I know it H2O lah. Then you can use hydrogen and oxygen to explain. Just X value. Maybe you can try to Wikipedia what is Z value. Yeah, I do not know what is so-called a meaning for it. Okay, let me just move on. I hope in the end of the class actually I can roughly give you some idea what is Z value. Alright. Okay, let's challenge the first question. I hope it's not so hard. Alright, all these questions I take from SAS Buddy. If you want to like revision or whatsoever, you can go ahead. Yeah, I think SAS Buddy book you can easily get from everywhere. Alright. Okay, all these questions I never do before, so I hope I can do over here. Okay. Yes, thanks Raymond like trying to help me to Wikipedia what is Z value. Yeah, they call it standard score, yes. Another word for Z value is the standard score. Yes, but long time ago actually I do read about what is Z value, but I forget already. Okay, anyways, come have a look on this question. A company produces a certain type of the cough mixture from a survey conducted. It was found 8 out of 10 cough sufferers are cured if treated with the cough mixture. So I guess this is some medicine actually can cure the cough. Alright, then over here 8 out of 10 trying to tell you what? Means the medicine itself actually like 80% is effect, and maybe the 20% is not effect based on their survey. Alright, is 7 cough suffer means the patient here are children at the random treated with the cough mixture. Find the probability that exactly 5 suffer will be cured. Alright, so over here, yes, I think Jesse get the first idea. First is we know P is equals to 8 out of 10, or you can call it 0.8. So I say Q plus P always equals to 1, right? So you can say Q equals to 1 minus 0.8. So Q is 0.2. Alright. So over here, they take the sample space, mean they take the example, they're trying to take 7 patients in this experiment. So I know N equals to 7. Alright, this is some information I have. P 0.8, Q equals to this one, and N equals to this one. Alright, so here I ask you to find the probability that exactly 5 sufferer will be cured. So what they're trying to see is the R is 5, because I said R is the number of success, right? So in this case, for A, for number 1, means R is equals to 5, because they want to find actually 5 sufferer will be cured. Alright, but you cannot write R equals to 5. So we need to do the whole thing. This is X equals to R. And then we know the formula is NCR, PR, QN minus R, isn't it? So over here, I know my R is 5, X equals to 5. Then my N is 7, C 5, P is 0.8, power of 5. This one is 0.2, power of 2. Alright, so then you press the calculator. I think you can get the probability. Yes, it's quite simple. Normally, what I do this one, I always check is whether 2 plus 5 here equals to 7 or not. In the same row, right? So I always check if so when I write the power for Q, I will always use 7 minus 5. Then I got 2. This is how I always do. Alright, then yeah, I just use a calculator. I think I can quickly get this answer. I multiply 0.8 power of 5, and then I multiply 0.2 power of 2. Alright, then I can get the probability is 0.2753. Yeah, I think C got the answer. Yes, it's not so difficult. Okay, however, if you got the answer, you also need to understand what's the meaning for the answer, right? You can't like got the answer for nothing. Yeah, normally I will use 4 decimal place. It's more accurate. Okay, now let me like change some question. If let's say same condition, but then I test on 100, but I test on 100 patient. So if I test on 100 patient, I want to find is exactly like 5 sufferer will be cured. It's very simple. If you got the probability, actually it can convert to percentage. Mean this one, you just like multiple 100%, you can get a percentage is 27.53%. If I tested using 100 participants here, I can straight away multiple 27.53. Then what I know is I will roughly got 27 patients will be cured using this mixture. Alright, so whenever you got the probability, because in the paper 2, yeah, I think later you'll see something like this. After you find out the probability, and then it will give you some number. This is can be number of people, can be number of object, can be number of ball, can be number of anything. Okay, so you have to multiply your probability, then you can get the answer you want. Alright, so yeah, I hope you roughly understand. Actually, probability you can change to percentage, just like multiple 100%. Because this one going to be quite useful for you later. Alright. Okay, the second part, at most. What's the meaning of at most? Okay, at most, you can imagine something like, the same meaning with maximum. Alright, so, if I say something like, I maximum will give you 5 ringgit. Will I give you more than 5 ringgit? No, right? If I say, I maximum will give you 5 ringgit for your lunch or anything, means I will give you 5 ringgit or less than 5 ringgit. So over here, at most means what? At most mean it will be less or equal. Mean maximum, it will be less or equals to 2. In this case, it said at most 2. Okay, so you must get the idea. So in this case, if I say, I maximum will give you 2 ringgit. So means I can give you 50 cents, 1 ringgit, 50 cents, and 2 ringgit. I cannot give you more than 2 ringgit, right? So it must be less or equals to 2 ringgit. So this symbol is very important because in the linear programming, you always will see the word at most. So you must able to change the word at most to the inequality. Will less or equal. Okay? Yes. Then okay. Okay, let me continue. Alright, so now he said at most 2 sufferer will be killed. So that means I maximum is 2 sufferer will be killed here. So this one means I always need to plus form 0. Because less than 2, right? I got 0 here. I got 1 here. And then of course I got 2 here. Okay. Then what we will do next is we just apply the formula for everything. So this one is simple because we know n will never change. This one just the r is changed. P, q, and n will never change. So still remain the same. Just now n equals to 7, p equals to 0.8, and q equals to 0.2. All these never change, just changing the r. Alright, so you just apply the formula. So it'll be 7c0, and then 0.8 power of 0, and then 0.2 power of 7. And then I plus the second one will be 7c1, and then 0.8 power of 1, and then 0.2 power of 6. And then I plus 7c2, and then will be 0.8 power of 2, and then 0.2 power of 5 maybe. Alright, and then something I want to mention here is a lot of students, when less or equal to 2, they will always miss the 0. They always come to tell me less or equal to 2, we only have 1 and 2. Why we should have 0? Because you just use some common sense to trying to think. We still possible to get 0 sufferer to be killed. We still have the possibility there. Because, yeah, so 0 is very important here. Okay, the 0 here doesn't mean the probability is 0. 0 here means 0 sufferer will be killed. Because maybe the medicine itself is like so useless. So yeah, after you try already, like it can kill nobody. So we still have the probability there. So a lot of students just assume when x equal to 0 mean the probability equal to 0 is wrong. Maybe you got 0.11 something. I don't know. It's still the probability there. So you must remember always start from 0. Okay? Okay. Alright, then yeah, can someone try to help me to press the calculator and just give me the value? I see some raised hand here. Yeah, any problem for Jesse? In the calculator, we just ignore the 0.8 power of 0. Yeah, you can ignore because it's multiple, right? Because everything power of 0 will actually give you 1. But you can just press lah. It won't take you a lot of time. Maybe maximum take you extra 1 second. I don't think that 1 second will make a lot of difference in your life. Yeah, any question for Ty? I see Ty actually raise hand. I will confuse. Yeah, because yeah, most of the time just power of 0, we will just ignore them. Because this is multiple. But suddenly, you cannot like have the concept where whatever power of 0 I ignore. But if suddenly this is plus or minus, then the answer will be totally different. Because if you got plus 1 means something, right? Because multiple 1 mean nothing, but plus 1 actually means something. So normally I will ask the student just press whatever you have here. It will be like help you a lot. Seems like all get the different answer. I'm not sure why. So yeah, I think my turn to press the calculator. Okay, 7c0 multiple 0.8 power of 0. And then I multiple 0.2 power of 7. Okay, the first one I get here will be, okay, 1.28 multiple 10 power of negative 5. Plus the second one will be 7c1 times 0.8 times 0.2 power of 6. Okay, the second one is just 3.584 times 10 power of negative 4. Alright, plus the next one will be 7c2 multiple 0.8 power of 2. Oops. Alright, and then I multiple again 0.2 power of 5. Alright, I will got this one is 4.3 times 10 power of negative 3. And then I'm trying to plus everything here. Yeah, this number is just too small. 1.28 and then yeah, power of negative 5. Alright, and then I plus 3.584 and then multiple 10 power of -4. Yep, the answer will be 0.00467, I would say. Okay, can you get the answer close enough? Yeah, I think most of you got the answer close enough to me. Alright, let's can straight away write answer. I will recommend you to write the answer here first before you straight away go to the final answer. Because why? Because a lot of students tend to make the correct mistake. Because if you straight away write the final answer here, you have to make sure this one is 100% correct. If not, you will got minus a loss of mark. But if you write this step, at least you will still got some mark on this step. Yes, if even this one is wrong, you will got some mark for this step. But if this one is is correct, then actually the three thing over here doesn't give you mark. Yeah, this is the difference. So I will always encourage students to write out these three. And definitely you have to write the 7C thing. This one is a must, because examiner give mark based on this one. Alright. Yes. Okay, let me move on to another part. Okay, I think this is another question. Okay, let me just erase this one. So I hope this question at least give you some idea how to actually use the formula. Alright, so you must understand what is the meaning for R. If you understand what is the meaning for R, the rest will seems very easy already. But if you can't understand the meaning of R, yeah, it might be hard for you. Cannot just type all in the calculator. Yeah, you can, but you have to make sure you do it correctly. If not, you just like type one by one and then write out the answer. It won't take you a lot of time. You just make sure you press nicely. Alright, let's have a look on the B. Okay, the mass of the package of instant noodle is normally distributed with the mean. Okay, now he gives you the mean is 180 grams and variance. Okay, if I got variance, the first thing I do, I always change to the standard deviation, because variance is not so useful in this chapter. So it will be 6. Alright, we never take the negative value for standard deviation, because standard deviation always positive one. Alright, then okay, so whenever you have the variance, be careful. If you use the variance to solve, the whole thing will be wrong. Always change to standard deviation. Alright, okay, if 5,000 package of this instant noodle are sent to the retailer, find the number of packets that has the mass between 190 and 195 grams. Alright, so over here means what? Okay, normally for this kind of question, the first thing I do is I will copy the first sentence. Because first sentence somehow is important for me. So I will copy the first sentence, but you see carefully how actually I copy the first sentence. I always say the first sentence is X. So I let X equals to the mass of package of instant noodle. So I always will copy down the first sentence, because it's like easier to actually make myself understand the question. Alright, then now they want to find what? Find the number of package that have the mass between this 190 gram and 195 gram. So you know mass of the instant noodle is X, because at the beginning you let X equal to the mass of the instant noodle already. What? So they want to find the instant noodle, the mass should between 190 and 195. So roughly you will got something like this. So I want to find the number, right? So first I need to find the percentage first. So I will find probability. The X should be between 190 and 195. Okay, only in this chapter, this symbol got equal and no equal got no different. Only in this chapter. Alright, I mean, okay, not say this chapter, in this part. I mean in the bell-shaped diagram part. In just now cannot. Just now at most one, yeah, the equal sign is matter. But in this case, it doesn't matter. So some students just forget to write the equal is fine. If you do write the equal, it's fine also. Alright, do this is not necessary, sir? What do you mean by not necessary? So are there the let's have to mark here? Oh yes, the X sentence is not necessary. But I will always try to make myself just understand it better. Alright. Then, because this value is so big, so I definitely, when I see the means and standard deviation happen to the appear at the same time, I know I definitely need to use Z. Okay, so just now I do give you the formula for Z, but I think you forget already. So Z will equals to X minus mean over standard deviation. Okay, so because of this, so I need to change this one into the Z value. So you see how I change, it's something like this. Okay, so I write the Z here. Okay, now I change to Z already. So what I do is, I know this all is the Z value, it's the X value. It's not the Z. So this one is X, right? So you see X minus mean over standard deviation. Okay, X minus mean over the standard deviation. Yes. Because what? The mean is 180 was given. Standard deviation is 6. Is given. Alright. Then I just use a calculator to solve this one. This is 10 over 6. Yeah, actually I got 1.67 maybe. And then this one is 15 over 6. Yeah, this one is 2.5. Finally, I got right in this question. You got right? Okay, it's a good thing. Okay. So far, okay. If I went to change into the Z, if you want to change to the Z, just use the formula. Yes. This is the only formula you can change from X to Z. Oops, I see raise hand for Jesse. Any problem, Jesse? Yeah, so far you okay? Before we go to the bell-shaped diagram thing. It seems like you all seems okay? I raised it since long time ago. Alright. Okay. So now I got this one. Okay, now it's time for drawing. Okay, this one, everything in positive. You see this value, this Z value is positive, this Z value is positive. So if I have the bell-shaped diagram here, let me draw here. If I have the bell-shaped diagram here, okay, this, you just imagine this is something like 0. So here will be negative. All the Z value negative will be here. But in this case, both this number is positive. So, okay, I just randomly draw some line. I call this one 1.67 maybe. And then I call this one is 2.5. Alright, so now I want to find the area between. Alright, this is the hard part. Okay, listen carefully. If I want to find this one, so some students, they can use 1 to minus this part and this part. But in this case, yeah, we can solve it using the easier method. So first, what I will do is, I will do something like X is, the Z is bigger than 1.67. Oh, sorry, it's 1.67, not 0.167. Okay, it's 1.67. Alright, then I will got everything here. Okay, what this call? This is 1.67, right? Go this way. I say go this way mean bigger, right? So this is Z is bigger than 1.67. Then I will minus this part. Okay, this is 2.5. Okay, this one is probability Z is bigger than 2.5. Okay, you imagine if the whole thing here, I minus this part, I can get the middle part, isn't it? I just trying to use other color. Okay, I use a green color one. Mean the green color is this one. So in order to actually find the blue color zone here, I use the whole red color minus the green color part. Mean the whole red color is the whole thing here. I minus the green color part, then I can get the blue color part. Do you see that? So therefore I can use this one to minus this one, because I always want my symbol in bigger, because bigger and positive I can straight away find the Z value table. You sure you can understand? If you can understand this one, yeah, you definitely can do this question. Okay, but yeah, this is so hard to understand. But anyways, yeah, let me just continue. Okay, then I got 1.67. Okay, this is the crucial part. I need to on the Z value table. All of you can see the Z value table, right? Tell me if you can. Okay, so 1.67. Okay, I write here what's wrong? I write here 1.67, right? Okay, first I will find 1.6 first. Where is 1.6? Z value means from here, alright, because you will see a Z here, isn't it? So 1.6 is here. 7. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is here. So you will use a ruler if possible. Then you draw a line here. And then stop at 7. Alright. Do you see that? 1.67 is this value. Alright. If you see this value, please do not write. A lot of students see already, they are so happy and then they write 0.475. Then you got the whole thing wrong. Do you see a dot before the 0? Before the 0 you see a dot here. This one actually is 0.0475. Yes, please. You don't like so happy and then straight away write 0.475. Alright, this is 0.0475 for 1.67. Alright. What? 1.645? I don't get you. Is our question is 1.67 only? Oh, where is our question? Yeah, it's 1.67 only. So if you have another 5 at the back here, yeah, you just like minus a 5 here. Do you see a 5 here equals to 5? Okay, let's say, okay, we just add a 5 there lah, just to teach you about this thing also. Okay. Yeah, since some students ask me about this one. So let's say I'll draw a line until the 5 here. Okay. First thing is, yeah, same like just now. Okay, 1.67. Okay, this is my number. But then it's 1.675, right? So I got another 5 here. Do you see the word subtract? Subtract means actually minus, isn't it? So I will write out 1.67 first. So with 0.0475. And then you got a minus 5 here, right? This 5 you always put at the last place, always in the last place. It's here. Alright, no matter how many 0 the value have before this value, 5 always put at the last place and then minus. Then you got 0.0470. Okay? Yeah, please understand this. Okay, let's say I just use this value lah, since we find already. So I write here, this is 0.0470. Alright, and minus bigger than 2.5, right? I say bigger value, you can straight away find the exact value. And then 2.5, I try to find 2.5 here. Yes, I see 2.5. Okay, 2.5. What is this value? Okay, you will see he writes something like, this one is 0.02621. You see a 2 here means what? 2 here means actually you got double 0. 0.00621. This is the meaning for 2 here. Alright. Feeling like want to suicide, keep making Bodo mistake. Please calm down, people. And any question for Cynthia? So when we need to use the table and when we not to, whenever you use the bell-shaped diagram, you just use the table. Yeah, if you use the formula just now, the NCR PRQ minus N minus R, that one obviously you can use calculator. Okay, I hope I answer your question. Okay, so we got this value 0.00621. 0.00621. So yeah, minus 0.00621. Alright, then you just press the calculator. You can find between here 0.047 minus 0.00621. Okay, so I will got the value is 0.04079. Alright, maybe I just round off to 4, or I leave here, it's fine. Alright, but then you know we haven't finished, because here what they're trying to find, they want to find the number of package for this instant noodle. This is probability. This is not the number of number of package of the instant noodle. So what happened here, because it says you got 5,000 package of instant noodle, right? I always say probability same meaning with percentage. Right? So what I will do is I straight away use the 5,000 here. I multiply this value 0.04079. Then I can find roughly how many number I have. So I multiply 5,000. Yeah, so I have 203.95. So I would say I have 203 instant noodle. And then the instant noodle, the weight means the mass is between 190 and 195, isn't it? Yeah, 190 gram and 195 gram. Yes, this chapter is so important that you understand what is the meaning for your answer. Alright, so over here, if you got the 0.04079, you know actually this one can help you to find the number of instant noodle have the weight between 190 gram and 195 gram. You just multiply the number they give you. So that means in this case, I got 203 instant noodle will have this mass. Alright. Is this necessary also the sentence? I don't think it's necessary, because this is max, this is not the English exam or whatsoever. But the answer here is necessary. Not this answer, I mean this answer. 203 is necessary. Because instant noodle impossible, we have 0.951, isn't it? You either have 1 instant noodle or 2 instant noodle. Yeah, we can't have 0.5 instant noodle. Alright, cannot be 204, because final answer here is not yet reached 204. You cannot like 0.95 and then I just add the 0.05 by myself and make another one more come out. Cannot round off in this case. Cannot, because instant noodle, 0.95 is 0.95 already. It cannot suddenly add on become 1. Okay? Yeah, just don't round off in this case. Okay, thanks if you got the idea. Alright, imagine you got 0.5. No, please don't imagine that. Alright, let's go to the second part. So over here, same thing. He asks you to find the number of package that have the mass is less than 170 gram. Okay, so I will do the same thing. So do the same thing here. Okay, so just now, I already write my first sentence. You know X actually is the mass of instant noodle, right? So now the mass is less than 170 gram. Alright, so first thing is, we always need to change the X to Z. So I change to Z. You see what I do here? Always the X minus the mean over the standard deviation. Oops, sorry, why I write the standard deviation? I should write 6. Over the 6. Alright, then use the calculator, let the calculator do the job. So, yeah, it basically is negative 10 divided by 6. Yeah, it's negative 1 let's call it 667. Alright, okay, this is more fun now because you got negative value. But still remember what I say is like 10 minutes ago. I say whenever you see less or negative symbol happen at the same time, what you can do? Yes, you can change it to the bigger. 1.667. You see, when I change this one, these two symbol missing. Okay, means these two symbols, imagine they got some spatial power, they can combine and then they will become bigger. Alright, then at the same time, of course, now I need my table. So I got 1.6. Okay, this time I do not use 7. 1.66. Okay, I want 1.667, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Then, okay, you see I got 1.6. This is 6, right? So 7, I need to find what is my 7 value here. 7. So I copy down this one. Is 0.0485 minus 7. Alright, so because it's subtract, so we have to minus, and 7 you always put at the last place, and then you press the calculator. 0.485 minus press calculator, just press like 485 minus 7 will be easy. Yeah, it's 0.0478. Yes. So after I got this answer, I will write over there 0.0478. Okay, this one will be 0.0478. Alright, I say probability, same meaning with percentage, right? So now you got 5,000 instant noodle. So what you can do? Oh my god. Wait, okay. Okay, so now you got 5,000 instant noodle, right? You just multiply the probability, the answer you got. Then I just use this one, 0.0478 multiple 5,000. Yeah, this time I got a nice number, which is 239. Yeah, instant noodle. Means among these 5,000 instant noodle here, I got 239 instant noodle where half the mass is less than 170 gram. Okay, yeah, if this thing happen, if you are the consumer, yeah, you might lose a bit because you buy the small package of the instant noodle. Okay, this is the meaning for less than 170 gram. If just now we left the number at there, no, because over here you can't find the exact value table, use the less and negative symbol. I say you have negative, you can't find the exact value table. You have less than, you can't find the exact value table. You must have bigger and positive value, then only you can straight away find the exact value table. Yeah, oh my god, the time passed so fast. Okay. Anything? Sir, are you thirsty? I kindly yeah. Just give me 1 minute to get my drinks. I talk non-stop from just now. Yeah, okay, before I go and get my drinks, maybe I give you some question to have a look. I hope the question is so, yes, I love this question, yeah. Come. Can you see the question? Good. Try this one. I come back in 1 minute. Today class might extend to maybe 10-15. I hope I can finish this question, and if possible, trying to like finish one more question. 15, not 50. Yeah, because I say I just bought a movie ticket is in 11:30. So yeah, I need to go and take my friends. Yes. So I need to leave early. And yeah, and what I promised, yeah, I just got my iPhone 6 Plus. Yes. So I'm trying to like open and see what happening. Yeah, seems like very hard to open. Yeah, you all should try to do the question first. I think I need a knife or whatever to open this one. How to do ORG? What is ORG? Oh my god. Yeah, just go my gold color one. I'm not sure they still have battery or not. I hope they do. My god, don't tell me it doesn't give us a cable. Oh, it's over here. No, I seldom take selfie. This is only for young people. Oh my god. I do not know how to use it. Oh, I think it's this one. What nice profile picture. Oh my god. I think you follow me in Facebook. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll take it this one out later. Oh my god, I forgot actually I doing the screen recorder right now and I show you my iPhone. Oh my god. What what is the funny thing I do? Okay, let's come back. Yeah, I will cut this one out. Never mind. Okay, let's have a look on this question. Okay, we got 40 lucky draw prizes are prepared for 200 guests. Okay, attending a charity event. After the event, 6 guests are chosen at random. If one of the guests receives only one prize. Okay, find the probability that exactly one guest will receive the prize. Okay, let me see. You got 40 lucky draw prepared for 200. Okay, so of course we will have to find P first, isn't it? So obviously he tell you got 40 and then you got 200. So basically, yeah, each of you will get, I think it's 40 over 200. Simple. Okay, so you just simplify or change to the decimal if you feel more convenient. So it's 0.2. Yeah, means like 10 people, maybe you have, no, 10 people is too little. Yeah, 0.2 is, yeah, mean 10 people, you have 2 people actually will get the lucky draw. Is it? No. It's fine. So Q will be 0.8. Alright, and then over here, he said after the event, 6 guests are chosen at random. So n equals to 6. Find the probability exactly one guest will receive the prize. So over here, I know R equals to 1 because it said only one guest will receive the prize, right? So X equals to R, and then NCR, QR, it's PR, P power of R, Qn minus R. So in this case, my R is 1, right? X equals to 1. So it will be 6C1 and 0.2 power of 1 and 0.8 power of 5. Alright. So then you press the calculator. 6C1 is just 6 times 0.2 times 0.8 power of 5. Yep, I got the answer already. It's 0.3932. Done. Oh, not yet done. Because what? They want to ask us to find what? Oh, they ask us to find probability. Oh, it's okay. No need to multiply anything. That's all. For part 1. For part 2. At most. So just now I just said at most is what symbol? Less or equal, right? Just remember this one. If you see the at least, is at least mean the other way around. Will be bigger, equal. Alright, this is something very common sense, so make sure you understand it. So at most 2, less or equals to 2. Alright, just now we just say at most is probability x equals to 0 plus probability x equals to 1 plus probability x equals to 2. Then you plus everything. I'm not going to go through this one because this one just apply formula. So yeah, you just press it yourself. Okay, B. Okay, the time taken to complete a 5 km run in a charity run are normal distributed with a mean. So he gives you a mean is 45 minutes. Alright, he always love to give you variance to trap you. So variance is 25. Okay, variance is 25. So standard deviation, always find standard deviation equals to 5. Alright, so if 800 participants took part in the 5 km run, how many participants managed to complete the run in between 40 to 52 minutes? So as usual, I love to copy the first sentence. I will say X is the time taken to complete 5 km run. To complete 5 km run. 5 km run. Alright, so so over here it says in the 5 km run, how many participants can manage to complete to run between this time? So I know they are saying the X, right? So probability for X, sorry, I should leave some space here. So X must be between 40 to 52. Alright, how do we change the X into the Z? We have to use the formula, isn't it? So I will say this is X value, right? X is 40 minus mean over standard deviation. This one is x minus mean is 45 over standard deviation. Alright, then what we got over here is 52, not 50. Oh my god, what happened to my eyes? Yes, thank you for that. Yeah. Let me just erase this one. Okay. 52, this is 52. Alright, so then this is negative 5, is negative 1. And then this one is 7 over 5 is 1.2, isn't it? Yep, 1.2, 1.4, sorry. It's 1.4. So yeah, sometimes just trust the calculator rather than our brain. Alright, this is more interesting than just now because you got negative and positive value happen at the same time. So I just draw the bell-shaped diagram. Let me draw on over here, then I can explain later. Okay, I draw a bell-shaped diagram. Alright, this is 0, right? Negative 1, I randomly draw one line here, I call it negative 1. Alright, and then 1.4, let's say this is 1, this is 1.4, I roughly draw here. 1.4. So now I want to find the middle part. Okay, middle part. So what I will do is, this one is a bit different with just now, but the concept is the same, just the way I do is different. Alright, so the first thing is 52, sorry. Just now I just like write wrongly. Yeah, I can scroll up to let you see the question is 52. Do you see that? Okay, then in order to find this one first, I will use total means the 1. Alright, minus the part I do not want. So in this case, I'm going to minus this part, green color, and I'm going to minus this part, purple color. Okay, this purple doesn't look like purple, but just imagine this is purple color. Alright, so I do the purple color part. Just forgive my drawing. I myself also cannot tolerate my terrible drawing. This is negative 1. And then, yeah, the green color part, I minus. What happened to my hand actually? Okay, look nicer. I can draw nicely in class normally because I use pen or pencil. Yeah, this board is just so hard to draw. Alright, this is 1.4. Okay, come have a look here. Okay, the total here we know is just, oops, let me change to black maybe. Total here is just 1. Okay, because I said total probability is just 1. Minus this part. This part we call what? This is 1, negative 1 here, right? Go this way. So it's less than, isn't it? So it will be z less than negative 1. Because this is negative 1, go this way is less than, go the other way is more than. Alright? So minus probability, this is 1.4, isn't it? I said this is z value. So z go this way is bigger. Bigger 1.4. Alright, we can almost find the z value table, but we see something here. We got minus and negative happen at the same time, isn't it? We can change to bigger 1. Minus probability for z bigger than 1.4. Okay, this is nothing to do with my iPhone. Please concentrate here. We still have some time. Okay, so in order to get the red color part here, I use the total minus the purple color and minus the green color. Then I can get the middle red color part. Do you see that? So why can 1 minus 1? Why cannot? Because this is the area we want to minus out. So this is less than negative 1. Because this line is negative 1, right? Go this way is less than. And go the other way is just more than. Then we'll form this equation and then we just solve it. So it's 52. Yeah, I know it's 52. I already changed to 52. Do you see that? I already changed to 52. Yes, 52 minus 45 divided by 4 is 1.4. You can try to press the calculator. Really? 7 over 5 is 1 point. Are you sure? 7 divided by 5. No, it's 1.4. Alright, sir, can P be, cannot, why cannot write bigger than -1? Okay, if this is -1, if I want to find bigger than -1, you will see what happened is this one. This is -1, right? Bigger than -1 is this one, isn't it? Okay, some student might use the idea bigger than -1, and then I minus the green color part, I can get the red color part. In the theory, yes, you do like this is correct. But what happened is, when you go into the Z value table, you find out what? The biggest values here is 0.5. Alright, if the biggest value here is 0.5, you can find out when bigger than -1, this part is more than 0.5 already. Means this part is not in your Z value table. Because just now I say it's half, right? So here will be 0.5, the other side will be 0.5, right? If this part, obviously, the bell-shaped diagram already cut more than half already. What? So more than half means you will get the value more than 0.5. Means you cannot use this table. Of course, when you go to STPM or A-level, you got another table which is more than 0.5 one. But then in your SPM, yeah, you can't. You can't solve anything more than 0.5. So you have to use this one. So you can't use the bigger than -1 to solve. Can you understand me for Cynthia? I hope I do explain to you why I cannot use that. Okay, got it? Okay, got it. Good. Now it's time to find the Z value table. Okay, bigger than 1. Okay, I think some students find for me already. Okay, just let me go through it. Okay, 1. Where is 1? This is 1, right? So is this value? 0.1587. Alright. 0.1587. Okay, 1.4. Where's 1.4? Let me check. 1.4 is here, so is this value 1.40. 0.0808. Alright. 0.0808. Yeah, I think means one got me the answer. Is 0.7605. Alright, but you know this is not yet the answer, isn't it? What's the question 1? The question 1, how many participants actually complete the run? You know 0 point something is not even 1 participant, right? So impossible that one is the answer. So what we do is, the question gives us 800 participants. So what we will do is we multiply 800. So we got this answer. So I'm going to say number of participants. Just copy the number of participants. Will complete the run. Okay. Then will equals to 800 multiple 0.7605. Alright, then yeah, just multiple 800 multiple 0.7605. Alright, then is 608.4. Therefore, you round off, you only have 608 of participant complete the 5 km run. Participant complete the 5 km run. For the 5 km run. Just randomly right here. Okay. Got the idea how to solve this kind of question? Because this kind of question is in paper 2. Yes, the table is giving in the real SPM exam, but in your normal school exam, I'm not sure. SPM definitely will give you this table. So far, so good, student? Great. Then let's have a look on the second one. Less than 50 minutes. You sure? Make sure you do this question in the SPM, because this one is not in the selective part. Means it's a must-do section. So yeah, just make sure you do. Alright, so in this case, I say X is the number of time for the participant to run, right? So time will less than 50 minutes. So first thing is, I always need to change to that. So I have to use x minus my mean is 45, divide my standard deviation is 5. Alright, so in this case, yes, we have more fun here because it's less than 1. Okay, less than 1. When I draw the bell-shaped diagram, you will know why I say this question is very fun. Alright, this is 1. So, when less than 1 means what? When less than 1 means this part. 1, right? Less than is this way. Okay, less than 1 means is this area. So, now the problem come out already. Because your Z value table maximum is 0.5. Your eyes already tell you this one is more than 0.5 already, because half here is 0.5. This one obviously is more than half. So what we can do is, we can use the total, means the 1 minus the red color part. Do you see that? The total means the whole bell-shaped diagram minus the red color part, then I can get the green color part. Yes, do you see the idea? You see the idea? I'm going to continue. If you can't see, raise up your hand. So I will say, I use the 1, means the total, total bell shape, minus the red color zone. Let me use the red color, just not to confuse you. Okay, the red color zone is what? This is 1, right? So we'll go this way. It's bigger, Z is bigger than 1. Alright, then will equals to 1 minus Z is bigger than 1, I think we find just now. Yes, it's 0.1587. 0.1587. Then we can get the probability 1 minus 0.1587. Then we have got 0.8413. Alright, we know we not yet complete, isn't it? Because we want to find the number of participants. Because same thing, we got 800 participants over here. Oops. Oh, never mind. Can write again. 0.8413. So therefore I use 0.8413 multiple 800. Yeah, I think we got 673.04. So therefore only 673 participants finish the run. Is less than 50 minutes, something like that lah. So yeah, so when you got the answer, you always need to understand what is the meaning of your answer. So when I say less than 50 minutes, means what? We got 673 participants actually can complete the run less than 50 minutes. Alright, this is the meaning. Okay. Yes. I think that's all for today's class. I'm so sorry I cannot guide you on the NP and NPQ, but that one is quite simple. I hope we can see something like that. But here is every question about paper 2. So yeah, we can't see that one. Yeah. You guys really need trigonometric function graph? I mean the class from the trigonometric. Let me see. Yeah, maybe. I say maybe. I will update you. Maybe you try to make it on Monday night. I'm not sure you're free or not. Yeah. I will update the time. Is around 7 to 8. Yeah, on the. Yeah, it's 7 to 8 on the night on Monday. Yeah, we will discuss about trigo. Sunday, I'm not sure because Sunday this office is occupied. Yeah, so I got no place for me to do my virtual class. So Sunday I don't think we can do it on Sunday. And Sunday I got few tuition class also. Yes, I'm having exam account on Monday. On Monday, yeah. So Monday night you should finish the exam already, right? Yeah, so you better use your Sunday to prepare your account. Paper 2 will come out this part. Yes, this part definitely come out in paper 2. Mostly come out in section B, is not mistaken. Yes, I know MX is in Wednesday. I got so many students take MX. So the night before Wednesday, Tuesday we can have another paper or another topic to discuss. You mean the proving part? The proving part actually, you don't need to, a lot of students just worry so much about the proving part. The proving part actually just give you a little mark only. And it's so simple. You just need to understand the formula and then you can do the proving part. Yeah, of course, I can insert the proving part into my virtual class. I never got it correct in exam. No, the one is just three to four steps. It's very easy. Yes. Anything else? Yeah. About the class tomorrow, yeah, you got my message in Facebook, right? Is what time already? I also forget. It's 5 to 7, isn't it? It's not mistaken. Yes. Yeah, so if possible, if you are free, just feel free to join. What is your Facebook, teacher? Why? Why you want to find my Facebook? No. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you can search Matthew Pang. Yeah, you can find me. Okay. Yes, any more questions before we end the class today? I hope you just go to practice this this topic. Because a lot of students just think after my class, they definitely can do already, and then they never do any practice. So when they go into the exam hall, they find out that they forget everything. So make sure after this, because I don't think you all will sleep so early, right? So yeah, just take 1 or 2 questions, try to do. See how far you can understand this. Practice is so important in MX. Yeah, for the hot question, yeah, a lot of students ask me about a hot question. I don't think I have enough time to actually guide you on the hot questions. So how about the question yesterday? No, that one, yes. I like try already, and then I asked few of my friends who are good in maths. They just couldn't get the answer. I don't think we have the formula to solve the question yesterday. Maybe we just use a try and error. Yeah, because I asked a teacher who teach A-level one. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe if you find the answer, you can share with me. Actually, I saw the question quite famous among my friends. Like define MX. Teachers can teach some cupboard questions. The importance of MX application in our life. Got the KBQ in the MX. Hope answer. That's a troll question. I think you're trying to say it's a hot question, isn't it? The higher order thinking skill question. Maybe. Yeah, we can try to do some. But you all have to make sure you all have a very good basic in the topic we want to discuss about the hot question. Because if not, you do not have basic, I teach you the hot question, it might take a lot of time to make you understand that. Yeah, I think they definitely will come out the hot questions, but I think maximum is 2 to 3 questions is the hot question. Yeah, you just imagine, MX already like a lot of people couldn't get a very good result. If they put like whole paper also the hot question, I think in this year MX exam, yeah, you may be like 50 mark you got A already. So I don't think they will put so many hot questions. This is my personal opinion lah. This is not tips or anything, yeah. We all can sleep already. Yeah, please. You all just take a good rest tonight, and yeah, tomorrow wake up, do some MS questions. Maybe they'll ask the price of Korean ramen and sushi. How many mark will get the A plus? I'm not sure, but then I heard A plus is 70 to 75. No, I don't think A plus is 85. But if you take the Cambridge one, yeah. For the Cambridge one, mean the IGCSE, their A plus is 97.5. Means you have to get 98 in order to get A plus. But SPM I think is much more easier. Yeah, because yeah, I do teach Cambridge and I teach SBN at the same time. Yes, I almost late for movie, and then I still need to like clean my office before I leave. So yes, see you guys soon tomorrow. Yeah, all of you have a good sleep. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.